Welcome everybody, we're doing another deck profile. Ooh, hell has really frozen over. So, we're doing Galaxy Eyes Photon deck. Ooh. I always love the blue eyes, but you know, it's just, blue eyes is just so, eh. I always like Space Godzilla, so when I saw this bad boy, I had to do it someday. So, Galaxy Photon Eyes Dragon. I always recommend running 3 of these because these are the centerpiece. So the basic of this card is, if you don't know, you can special summon this from your hand by special summoning it by tributing 2 monsters for 2,000 more attack. So that's useful, but there's other ways to bring them out. Well, when this guy attacks or is attacked, during battle step, you could phase them out, remove them from play, and the monster too. This was really broken back in the day when Exceeds were the center, because they would lose their, attachments. These days, it could still hurt, but depends on the monster you're hitting, you know? So, 3 of them. Useful. Galaxy Knight! Kind of reminds me of Kamen Rider, I think his name was. Kaiman? I don't know. So, if you control a Galaxy of Photon monster, you can normal summon this guy without a tribute. So, if you already normal summon, you can't bring him out. So, if you do, target 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in your graveyard, if possible, regardless of its. And then you special summon that target, So, and then, hold on. Did I say that right? Oh god, I think I messed up. Yep, nope. I was right, you target the monster. My brain's a bit flubby today. So, this guy loses his attack because of that, So, Wait, does he lose there? Oh man, I am out of it today. Oh no, the target loses attack. I got that backwards. So the key effect is you still want to use him to bring him out, boop boop. And you get, level 8 Exceeds. And newest card, well, yeah, new Wiz. Galaxy Eyes, Afterglow Dragon. Only have 2, you may want to run 3, it's hard to say which one to do. So if you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card is detached from X-Men material, to activate a monster effect, you can take 1 Galaxy Eyes from your deck on your hand and either special summon or attach it as material. Then you activate these effects, double the attack of the number Exceed monster. Yeah, so it's kind of a you can really bust a move on this guy, on the materials. You have to have 3 of these cards. If you don't know what he does, then wow. So pretty much discard a light monster to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. Defense mode. If you do, you could search 1 Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, and you only use the effect, well, the last effect of searching to your hand, So he's useful if you want to pop up Galaxy cards to bring out other Galaxy cards faster, Or you want to single for a level 5. And Oberdol, he's finally cheap! Yay! Okay. During your main phase, you can target 1 Galaxy or Photon monster you control and equip this card to it. It gains 500 attack. Cannot be destroyed by battle, but that's not the effect you want. You send this card, equip card, to the graveyard and add 1 Photon or Galaxy card from your hand from your deck. So you use that to search for your support or other spell traps and monsters. Photon Vancer, 2 of them. Useful, cannot be normal summon, has to be special summon from your hand while you control a Galaxy or Photon card. When it's special summon, this card, So yeah, you can add Galaxy from your deck to your hand. Yep. Just want to make sure he's not the one that increases. No, that's the other one. I'm thinking. 1 Galaxy Clerk. If this card is in your hand, you can target 1 Galaxy or Photon XE and attach it. If this card is no more summon, special summon, you can target 5 Photons or Galaxies in your graveyard. Shuffle them to draw 2 cards. Useful. Then you have 1 Galaxy Wizard. Once per turn, you can increase this card level by 8 until the end turn. So it's useful to try to, exceed. His other effect is useful when you could distribute this card and add it Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. It'd be nice if you could just do that in your hand, because you have to waste a normal summon. 2 Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragons. Oh, this little guy. So you contribute this card and add 1 Galaxy card from your hand. Yeah, sorry. Get special summon one Galaxy Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard, except you can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is in the graveyard, you can target one Galaxy Eyes AC monsters and pretty much make it material. So it's useful. Now this guy I was a little mixed up on. So if this card's in your hand, Galaxy Brave, you can reveal one photon in your hand, special summon this card. If you do, its level becomes that of the photon. So that's kind of tricky because the photon cards are kind of yeah, I'm looking at this only level 4 photons. Well, there's also this guy right here, but you have to get them both in the hand at the same time. If this card has no more summon special summon, you can add one target Galaxy monsters in your graveyard. This card attack becomes that as well, so there's that. But you usually may need to do your level 8s. Okay, 3 Photon Thrashers. You must. And 1 Honest. So that's pretty much the monster right there. When it comes to the combos for this deck, it is tricky as heck to get it right all the time. Well, mainly, you just want to summon them out fast as possible, like the Photon Dragon, by using his effect of, something like this right here. Photon Stationary. Special summon 2 Photon tokens, 2000 attack, 0 defense, in defense position. This is where you can use to kick off a lot of the strategies, because these are also called photons, so you could use them to summon the monsters that need photons on the field, or Galaxy Dragon to special summon him, and you could kick it off, Galaxy Zero, it's like a premature burial for your Galaxy Photon Dragon. But the problem is, it is really negative in the sense that it can't attack, and you have to. Well, it's a one-off. I would just recommend using one. Galaxy Expedition, 2 of them. If you have a level 5 or higher Galaxy monster in the field, you could special summon the Galaxy monster. So it's useful if you have the big ones. Trade in 3 of them. Reason why? You're going to run a lot of level 8s in the sense of, right here, Afterglow, Knight, and Galaxy Eyes Dragon. So in doing so, you want to make sure you get more cards for your bang for your buck. Okay. So Raigeki, common. Monster Reborn, Wolf's Burial, Book of Moon, Dark Ruler No More, and Call from the Grave. These are just basic staples. They just help fill in. You can always change it up, what you need to. Okay. And 2 solid warnings I like to use. Babaku. You don't know what that does? Pretty useful. Your opponent you can do damage to you or destroy your monsters. Quakening Mirror Force, a classic. Torrential, Call, and a counter trap that's situational, but pretty much it can pretty much negate your opponent's card effects and stuff, and it's you also activate it from your hand if you have a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, but situational, but it's useful if you want to have fun. So this deck is pretty simple and complicated in itself, because you really want to bring out Tachyon, 2 of them, or the Armored Photon Dragon, or the new Solar Flare Dragon, or any of these. I could just want to have 2 of these. Yep, only had 1. So, all these monsters are situational depending on how you want to hit your opponent. These ones need 3 level 8s, but you can also, if I remember right, this one can overlay with another overlay. Yeah, if I remember right. I forgot which one. Because some of these can top onto each other to activate, their effects. It's weird. But you go research yourself. It's very simple. But these are the exceeds. Syncering, there's no. I think there's a level 1 tuner, but he's a normal monster. I would not recommend it. It has no effect, no way to bring him out faster. It will slow you down. Exceeding is the way to go for this deck, and making it faster. I know there's a new Link. I don't know if they released it yet, but it's pretty good. pretty much this one right here will go perfect. Once per battle phase, at the start of battle phase, you can attach one material from this card, and all other face-up monsters currently in the field have their effects negated. Again, their attacks become the original attack defense, and if you do, during battle phase this turn, each time opponent activate card effect resolves, this guy gains 1,000. So it's useful in that regard. The big guy. When this card is exceeds summon using Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as any of its materials, you can negate all other face-up monsters on the cards on the field. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card. Detach all materials from other your opponent controls, and it gains 500. So it's useful in that situation of an exceed deck against. Okay, armor Photon Dragon. Needs 3 level 8s. That's one of the things you have to worry about. I mean, this deck, when run properly, you can bring out 3 level 8s fast. You can also use, you can also XY summon this card by using a Galaxy XYZ monster. So yeah, so you control as material, except, so pretty much if I'm right, there you go. That's how I would do it. So just need to do that. Transfer the materials to it. Once per turn, you target two equipped cards. Equip to this card. Attach them as material. Wait, you can target 2 equips to equip to this card. I messed that up. It makes you think how many equipped cards are there out there in decks, you know?
Equip cards? Just depends.
Not as much, unless you go against an equip-based deck, you know? Not that many.
Well, some decks that require on their actual like Karakuris that's equipped.
That's the that would be only the premature burial one.
Morphotronics have one.
Yeah, but Morphotronics, who plays those?
That's it's a fun deck, but it's not.
It died a long time ago. It died.
There's that.
Yeah.
No, dark. I don't think a spellcaster way would do. No, spellcasters. They're
There's a rod or Fultron something, I think.
Spellbook of Life.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, then you have Galaxy Eyes Prime Dragon 2 level 8s. If this card battles during battles capitulation, quick effect, you can attach one material from this card. Once per battle, this card gains attack equal to the combine of all XYZs currently on the field times 200. Technically, he kind of counts himself, so if there's a lot of more XYZs on the field, use for attack. If this card owner is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while it has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as material, you can special summon this card during your standby phase after activation and double its attack. So it's pretty useful attack when you use that one. That's also the same one. And then the 2 new links. Yeah, I'm using links, surprisingly. 2 light monsters, including a monster with 2,000 attack. If this card is link summoned, you can target 1 Photon Galaxy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can discard 1 Photon Galaxy card, or discard the big guy, target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Useful as heck, you know? So there's your Galaxy Eyes deck.
Okay, so that was a Galaxy Eyes deck. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Show you more deck profiles later. More games later. And then, if I named it correctly, somewhat, kittens. What's it called?
Exploding Kitten.
Okay, so it wasn't kill kittens like I said. Alright. So that's it. Talk to you later. Peace.